Alex didn't rise from bed. He surfaced like a body floating in still water. The hour does not matter to him anymore because he has nowhere to be and nothing to do. Waking up, consciousness, death would be more preferable. He stumbles towards the kitchen and makes a dull mockery of what was once known as breakfast. The less effort he puts into it, the better. He makes the coffee, without which he couldn't bear to attempt the long walk between his kitchen and computer room. And then he enters his prison. 8 hours later, he realized he wasted the best part of another day. He has done nothing. Deep inside him is a man, a real, screaming person in chains. He hates him. He's afraid of him. He once wanted to be this man. But along the way, he decided this path was too difficult. He chose a different road of safety, comfort, and hatred towards those who do what he can't. He followed this path as far as anyone can follow it and remain sane. And too late did he realize that it was a downhill road, covered with a slippery layer of frost. And the further he went, the steeper it got. With every step he takes, he makes it harder for himself to crawl back to the mountain. And it's a long, hard crawl. The doomer. The doomer archetype is a 20-something guy who is down on his luck and deeply cynical. According to countless memes, he's given up on girls, is a heavy thinker, and engages in obsessive self-improvement to stay sane. He can't stick to anything long-term. He celebrates conservative values, but lacks the discipline to live them. He hates hypocrites, yet lives like one. He once lasted 3 days on nofap. For him, each day is a carbon copy of the last. No job, no goals, no reason to care. He is numbed by comfort, but he wasn't always like this. Once, he brimmed with ambition. A raw force surged inside him that could break through obstacles and get him what he wanted. A primal instinct echoed through his DNA, a booming inner voice that guided him, but somewhere along the way, he made a choice. That choice silenced the voice. It tamed his instincts and dulled his drive. A new voice took its place, one that whispered defeat, doom, and despair. He was trapped in an echo chamber of pessimism. The voice said, "Everything is terrible. Nothing will change. You're destined for misery. The future is catastrophic. There's nothing you can do about it." It consumed him. It changed his character. It rewired his nervous system. It made him less capable, more hopeless. Pessimism is the beginning of wisdom. Most of us were raised in protective environments crafted by our parents, sheltered from harm, even from harmful ideas. But eventually, that shelter breaks, and we see the world for what it really is: harsh, chaotic, and malevolent. Some of us pretend that evil doesn't exist, a classic nice guy syndrome. Others try to process and adapt. We all start out naive, and naive people are optimistic. But they're not truly optimistic. They are just naive. They have no idea that there is malevolence in the world, and within themselves, they're dependent and sheltered. And when that illusion shatters, what often takes its place is pessimism. In that sense, pessimism is an improvement. But staying there, being the eternal doomer, is a mistake. The real question is, once you've been bitten, once you've seen the malevolence, how do you move forward without becoming naive again? The answer is courage and faith. Courage is acting despite fear, despite hardship, despite the threat. And faith? Faith is more than hope. Faith is belief with action, a vision that fuels the journey. Wisdom isn't being naive and staying optimistic. Wisdom is this. You begin naive. You're exposed to malevolence, and you become pessimistic. Then you move beyond it, boldly, with courage and faith. That's wisdom. Alex's turning point didn't come with an epiphany. It came with a man crying in the cold. It was winter, with thick snow. Alex's dad, 55 years old, was outside at 6 a.m. shoveling, alone, in pain. When he came back in, his hands were shaking, his eyes wet. Alex had never seen him cry. He didn't say anything, just sat there, silently blowing into his fingers. Alex watched, and something broke. I'm this 25-year-old guy, healthy, capable, and my 55-year-old dad is the one who is breaking his back shoveling at 6. Let me tell you, the next morning, it was not hard for Alex to wake up at 6. He woke, got to his desk, took a blank sheet of paper, and built a new man. Who do I want to be? Not in fantasy, in action. And he wrote, I wake up at 6 a.m. I train. I take cold showers. I meditate. I plan my day the night before. I do deep work for hours, chasing real results. I refuse to be ruled by the doomer inside me. I serve my parents, not as a slave, but as a leader. And I do not give up on my dreams. I honor myself. I do the hard things because I want more. And then he lived it. Every single day. No more empty scrolling. No more half-hearted efforts. Just discipline. Relentless, brutal, beautiful discipline. He wakes up. It's 6 a.m. and the hour matters. He has things to get done. He wouldn't sleep past 6 for anyone or anything. Cold shower? Done. Workout? Crushed. Mind? Clear. He's out of the house by 7, fresh and clean and energized by a freezing shower. He's on the road, and you know where he is going. Maybe to the field, to race against himself. Perhaps he is on the bike, or on the rock, or on the mountain, or in the river. Maybe he is in the air. He knows this is what he is meant to do. This is living. This is courage. This is confidence. His mind became sharper. His body, dangerous. His soul, alive. He knows where he's going now. And the man in the mirror? Now he respects him. Alex kept his former self iced and frozen inside him. It still echoes inside him. One snoozed alarm away. One skipped workout. One missed meditation. One lazy day. And Alex knows this isn't a one-time transformation. It's a daily war. But now he fights it with weapons. Discipline, clarity, purpose. And every win reinforces the new identity. And that new man he built, he loved him. This isn't just Alex's story. We all have a doomer to silence. Because the scariest outcome isn't failure. It's dying without even trying. If that story make you a little wiser, then hit that subscribe button to keep me inspired to create more videos like this one. And if you've ever gone through a doomer phase yourself, share your story in the comments. You never know who it might help.